Holy shit.
Let me see her.
They think a nigga filthy, I'll never plead guilty. Spend a couple racks at the stove, I hope you feel me. They think a nigga filthy, I'll never plead guilty. Spend a couple racks at the stove, I hope you feel me. I got my back against the wall, I make a couple calls. Pimp this telephone, that's that grown man ball. My program won't fall, try to forget it all. Spending dough at the mall, acting like I'm within the law, but we outside. Niggas try to get a clout ride, cause I'm bout mine, and I'm never out of time. Won't ever doubt my grind. Walk a dead line, dirty money kinda shine while I age like wine. Cause the game's bittersweet. The prism from this ism won't let a bitch sleep. You see me, then you don't. Gotta keep the mystique. Just check the technique. They think a nigga filthy. I'll never plead guilty. Spend a couple racks at the stove. I hope you feel me. They think a nigga filthy, I'll never plead guilty. Spend a couple racks at the stove, I hope you feel me. Back to the basics, problems like my blunt, nigga, I'ma always face it. Ain't worried about expenses, cause I'll always remake it. While I'm rocking the latest, radiate cuts on the bracelet. Intoxicated and concentrated, whether sober or wasted. Shit ain't over till I take it, that's a thief in the night. No bark, no bite, we slit throats and we move in silence. Cause it ain't no talking when you gotta choose violence. I'm on a diet, so the beef is no discussion. We seek the repercussion. Money grows on trees, so we smoke it like it's nothing. Cause it's always something. They think a nigga filthy, I'll never plead guilty. Spend a couple racks at the stove, I hope you feel me. They think a nigga filthy, I'll never plead guilty. Spend a couple racks at the stove, I hope you feel me. Become Darth Vader just to have the paper. Become Darth Vader just to have the paper. They ask if I'm the Star-Lord and what I'm looking hard for. Rest in peace to Pip T every time I slam these car doors. But I'll answer the question. Smiles decrease from lessons like yo hearing from target practice with automatic weapons in the search for perfection. We leave those hurt with discretion, a secret, keep it quiet. Unless you wanna try it, my defiance is known. That is international. My account is my blunt. I sprinkle miracle grow. This the remarkable flow of the 720 against the wind we are standing. As I break all commandments and rewrite them for the planet with dollars stacking. Watching baddie Italians tanning. On my laps is the cannon. This is mathematics and understanding. Upper-handed we are. Stare out the jet's window. Gotta keep my vision far. Never forget my past with all these battle scars. That's the law of daddy raw, and I can't have no flaw. My diamonds on my bottom jaw. My time looks just like stars. Thanks to my automobile because my status is large. It's not about who's in charge, as long as there is respect. But we all know common courtesy won't cash you a check. It's not that I've seen it all, I'm just not too impressed. Your brain change when you go through things that you don't expect. What you think is a game and funny, I take as a test. The only security is money, so it's best to invest. Every day you gon' be hungry, nigga, don't leave a mess. They talk under their breath, I suggest that you address and leave them blessed. No trace, all grace, nobody, no case. Can't cry over spilled milk because we've all made mistakes. Destiny's never late. They mad, I control existence and I made my own plate. Do what thou wilt, cause 7 figures is the real estate. And if you gotta speak twice, we call that regurgitate. So it's best to be nice while you talking to snakes. I know you feel fake inside, nigga, but that's what it takes. Young blood, these are the breaks for those that's coming of late. You can't use an excuse if you pursue the pearly gates. It's best for you to move like an ace in this rap race as that black cat chase. In this game of chess, the king only moves at one pace. You lose the game if one piece act like it don't know its place. And keep your queen in the exquisite lace with expensive taste. She be aboard the Star Lord and can't see his face. Become Darth Vader just to have the paper.
Darth Vader just to have the paper, nigga.
Become Darth Vader just to have the paper.
Boy, the bars is heavy, nigga. The bars on the music. Oh, look at what they've done to the music industry. There's no church in the wild. It looks like it's about to get ugly. We all don't believe it. We don't want to believe it, but shit is collapsing around us in all areas, man. This next 10 months is going to be crazy. You know, we don't know what is going on. Yo, has everybody, I got to talk to the people. So y'all check in, y'all, talk on the comment section. This is serious shit. Have we just been bombarded with documentaries and court cases over some coochie, man? Like, you really got to sit back and look at this shit. It's been 10, 20 years, nigga, of this shit nonstop. Like, what is this shit? Like, it doesn't even matter. The shit is so large. It don't even matter what you do personally. If you're a stock market, you in whatever, you're a doctor, whatever the fuck you do in your everyday life. This shit is ridiculous. Like, share, comment, donate. We need the donations up in here. Do you understand me? I've been slammed with a lot of shit this week. And we need the purchases for the books. You have to get the Kicked Out of Heaven, because I've talked about this. It's all in the Kicked Out of Heaven. Everything that's going on right now in society is in these books in the medieval times. So then you understand the spirit. You understand. You're not looking at the spirit of the situation. When you can identify how the spirit of it operates, then, it doesn't really affect you. So what I'm talking about is the politics, the running the mouth, the fame, and being in the media, the same repetitious information being put out, being spewed across the land. Like right now, they call it mudslinging. That's supposed to be going on in between the presidents, right? Mudslinging is hauling the shit at each other. But it's in a metaphysical word format now. They used to literally do it in the medieval times. They used to sling human shit, cow shit, horse shit, whatever the fuck type of feces at you while you're on stage and while you're running the politics. And the politics is just insanity. White males with the wigs yelling in the middle of the court, and then it ends up in a big brawl. This was going on in the 1500s, 1600s, 1700s, and it was going on excessively. And the information is here. Do you understand? Okay. So you need to get it now at thekickedoutofheaven.com so you don't let this bullshit affect you. If you understand that all the theater that was going on during that time had a lot of sexual shit involved in it on the theaters, they used to do shit like they used to tie animal organs underneath their clothes. So if there was like a stab scene, animal organs would fall out. This is for the actors, like in the 1500s and shit. But it got real worse with other things. The women would come out with the breasts out. This was a common thing in theater in the medieval times. The shit slinging, the mud slinging, all of it is just it's it's what life is, repulsive. But obviously the magic systems that they've developed took over the planet. So That's where we're at right now. And that's why it was very important. I said in the intro, you know, everybody want to be white and they don't know what white is. You don't, you know. And I showed you, boy, because I found the information. It is out of this world. Okay. So, and it's related with this whole puppy situation and all this shit. Hip hop is taking the deep blow. You see, but it's called the hip hop is based rap is based off the five blows. I'll show you some five blows. See? It's called Cuckolds, Clerics, and Countrymen, the medieval French five blow. You see? This is the five blow. And these are all rhymes that are let's see if I should read one. They're pretty long. Some of them are long, some of them are short. Yeah, this is long. Right here. And what they do is it's rhyme and reason, you know. Let me see. I'm just looking at something real quick to see if I should read some. Yeah, that's a little bit too long. That's too long, too long. The priest who peaked. The priest who peaked is in the Kicked Out of Heaven. Let me see how long this is. I might read this real quick. This is crazy. All right, so check this out. It's in the Kicked Out of Heaven. I don't know if I should read this. Yeah, okay, I might read this. This is the origins of rap. This is called the French Five Blow. So I guess you need to see why I call it the origins of rap. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read it out of some original material, but I'm gonna find it in here just to give you the proof that it's in here. Because that's what I do. I deal with proof. I don't like bullshit. I don't like liars. But you know, there's a lot of liars in the land, you know. And I mean, look at how long P. Diddy got away with his lying and all his bullshit. But see, that's also in the medieval on how long they would just let you run around the community committing all your devilish deeds. And then we fatten the pig, and then we slaughter the pig in front of the public. This is going on. You know, back in the day, they used to cut the head off and all this other shit. And that's, of course, once the community got mad, the peasants. You know, these are all politics structures on how humans work. You know, they sit there and they sit back and create the rumor about the situation. And then they create the rumor, and then they finally catch you doing the deed, and they might give you a couple slaps on the hands in the beginning. But then where the hangman arrives, the executioner, and you will be disemboweled. Okay. The heart. Here is the heart of a traitor. Yes. And raise it to the sky. Do you understand? You will be placed on the wheel. This is crazy shit. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I gotta find you the French Five Blow. So the French Five Blow are poems, which you know have a lot of debauchery going on inside the poem, and that's basically what rap is. That's the bottom line. The bottom line is that rap is, you know, egotistical talk of males by majority rule, and they talk in a status of being the big macho, being the King Kong, the Godzilla. Even me, I've done it too. You hear it on songs. But I do mine in a different way. I do mine in an intellectual, classy, you know, Godfather format. I don't need to do all of that. Yo, I'm hanging out the window, dumping, and all this so stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? When you're achieved in those areas, you don't have to be all hype and shit. Like music is, see, like concert music has to be at a certain speed, you see, to get the people hype and get the people involved into the music. You know, here it is right here. Watch this shit. The priest who peaked, okay? This is the French Five Blow right here. So I'm about to read this shit to you, okay? This is, see, I'm talking about the plays and how they're structured and the information that's in the place. Because you got to understand, with everything that you're looking at in Hollywood, this was first. Well, this wasn't first. This was the middle point, because Greece and Rome, they had their own little acting thing going on in theater and stage as well. So, I've never found theater inside of ancient Egypt. Not to say that it's not there, it could be there, but I've never seen it. Now, the reason why this is interesting because I've never seen poetry, ancient poetry that had the debauchery in it. Not to say that that's not there as well. It could be there. I've seen funny paintings of Japanese that was doing some wild shit. I think it was Japanese Chinese. They had a lot of pictography that was crazy. The paintings and whatnot, the stuff on their scrolls and whatnot. So here we go. We're gonna read this. The priest who peeked. Okay, see it? Okay. If you will kindly listen well to my next tale, I'd like to tell. A short and courtly fableau, as Gruen has it long ago. There lived a priest who had wed a maiden courteous, well bred, wise, beautiful, of goodly birth. He cherished her for all his worth, and did his best to keep her pleased. The lady loved the perished priest, who was her only heart's desire. The priest himself was so afire with love for her that he decided to tell his love and not to hide it. So off he started running hard as he came running through the yard. The peasant and his wife were sitting together at the table eating. The priest neither called their name nor knocked. He tried the door, and the door was locked and bolted tight. He looked around and up and down until he found a hole to spy through and was able to see the peasant at the table, eating and drinking as she served. The priest indignantly observed the way the peasant led his life, taking no pleasure of his wife. And when he'd had enough of spying, he pounded at the doorway, crying, "Hey there, good people, you inside, what are you doing?" The man replied, "Faith, sir, we're eating. Why not come in here to join us and have some?" "Eating? What a lie. I'm looking straight through this hole at you. You're fucking." "Hush," said the peasant. "Believe me, we're eating, sir, as you can see." "If you are," said the priest. Hold on. Yo, give me 1 second. I'm doing a video real quick. All right. All right. Hush, said the peasant. "Believe me, we're eating, sir, as you can see." "If you are," said the priest, "I'll eat my hat." "You're fucking, sir. I can see that. Don't try to talk me out of it. Why not let me go in and sit? You stand out here and do the spying and let me know if I've been lying about the sight I'm looking at." The peasant leapt from where he sat, unlocked the door, and hurried out. The priest came in, turned about, shut and latched and bolted the door. However hard the peasant bore, the sight of it, the parson sped to the peasant's wife. He caught her head, tripped her up, and laid her down. Up to her chest he pulled her gown, and did of all good deeds the one that women everywhere want done. He bumped and battered with such force, the peasant's wife had no recourse. But let him get what he was seeking, and there the other man was peeking at the little hole through which he spied his lovely wife's exposed backside, and the priest riding on top of her. May God Almighty help you, sir," the peasant called. "Is this a joke?" The parson turned his head and spoke. "No, I'm not joking. What's the matter? Don't you see I have your platter? I'm eating supper at your table. Lord, this is like a dream or fable. If I weren't hearing it from you, I never would believe it true. That you aren't fucking with my wife. I'm not, sir. Hush, as God's my life. That's what I thought I saw you do." The peasant said, "I guess that's true." That's how the peasant got confused, bewitched, befuddled, and confused by the priest and by his own weak brain, and didn't feel the pain because of the door. It still said, "Many a fool by God is fed." Here ends the fableau of the priest, and the end. Amen. Ha ha. Yo, bro. This is what rap was like. There's some real crazy shit in this book. These fucking fablos. They got dudes up there talking about playing with shit and all types of crazy shit up in the poems. But yeah, basically rap. This is where the rap came from. Not fablos, and then the Bible rhymes, and then they say the Quran rhymes, and then Shakespeare rhymes. So it's something that's going on, man. The hip hop, bro, is all full of shit. These motherfuckers. So we can't say that rap was because Western civilization started a civilization, and the structures of the words is evident. They already had poetry going on. Okay, so what these niggas is doing is all medieval, and when you understand that, nothing really affects you because you're in a cycle of dumbass. What's going Yo, not to laugh at anybody's demise, but I mean, they even show, what happened with the dude, the Nature Boy. Nature Boy was originally given 5 years. He was only supposed to do 5 years, my nigga. And he wanted to take it to trial with a public defender and got fucking life. This shit is phenomenal. What are we talking about? What are we doing here? We didn't seen the Bill Cosby. We didn't seen the Harvey Weinstein. We didn't seen everybody. Okay. They even got the redhead white boy from that 70s show. They locked his ass up. They locked everybody up except for Howard Stern. Howard Stern used to be crazy on his old shows, B. I remember that shit. What on HBO, the Tales from the Crypt and all that shit. Yeah, motherfuckers act like they don't remember the times they grew up in, man. Howard Stern was a wild motherfucker. He had girls up there butt naked on his show doing all types of crazy shit on the fucking show. You remember the Taxi Confessions? Why has this whole thing been, B, sex is not important enough to be trafficking a motherfucker, B. But shit, nigga, this whole country is built off of trafficking. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like the African American slave trade was in essence human trafficking. Then you had, they wiped out all the original Hawaiians and then brought the fucking Asians. They brought the Chinese and the Japanese to Hawaii and mixed them in with the last little bit of tribal man, and that's now the modern day Hawaiian. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, it's crazy. No, they over there in India raping 100 bitches a day. The human has gone mad, bro. This shit is madness. Hey, does anybody want to get on the motherfucker? Who got a video? Who want to get on? Oh, I should have called the nigga. Nigga just called me. What the fuck wrong with me? Hold on. Let me call the homie. Nigga. The homie just, hey. This nigga just called me while I was reading the fucking phone, nigga.
What's going on? What you got?
Man, you want to get on the video real quick, nigga?
Shit, yeah, send me the link.
You at the crib? You chilling?
Yeah, I'm at the crib.
All right, I'm about to send it to you right now. All right. Hold on. Damn, man. I done forgot this nigga shit. Hold on, let me see. I'm about to get Crib Jesus on here right now. Oh, there it is. Hold on. We have a special guest has showed up in the motherfucker, man. Okay, hold on. Did I send that shit? I sent that shit, didn't I? He should be showing up any second. This is wild what's going on the planet. The government is shutting down. We don't even know who the president. Who is running for president? Is the question. Nigga, who is running for president? Why everybody's sitting over here worried about who's the OG just got out of jail and shit? Like, what is this shit? Niggas is broke. Everybody broke. Goddamn. Everybody is broke to the motherfucker. I don't want to hear the dumb shit. Niggas want to act like they balling online. I'm not hearing that shit. Nigga, I'm seeing it. I'm talking to the homies, man, nationwide, man. Haiti has been taken over by a nigga named Barbecue. Some clown ass nigga gonna go down there with the motherfucking YouTube, think he gonna do an interview with a motherfucker, and got his ass snatched up, and now they talk about ransom for $600,000. You know, the country is ran by Barbecue, nigga. He is the OG. He runs the whole goddamn thing. What is niggas doing, man? what is this? What is this? Are we in a cartoon? Yo, the lying of the human is nonstop. You know, it's a very hardcore system. The lying and the exaggeration. Everybody exaggerating about fucking bullshit. You know, hold on real quick. Everybody lying. I think the lying is so far in history, you know, because what is mythology? Is that just a bunch of series of lies? Are we looking at the results of boredom? You know, niggas just bored. They just want to tell somebody some bullshit. That's why women don't really like the written word, you know, because the written word is what removed all the lies about Hercules and sitting there telling your son all these lies about who his daddy is, you know, and painting this big picture that this nigga was 13 feet tall and was killing niggas everywhere. He was a great gladiator and all this other shit. That's how they used to do in the old times. Okay. And then when the written word came down, and we will document what is really being seen. There's no dragons in the fucking water. There's no sirens singing. There is none of this nonsense. You niggas gotta go. The human mind is designed for lies. Look at this shit. Like niggas be trying to tell me to start a cult. And I understand the human brain needs fantasy and bullshit. And nigga, I don't like working too hard, nigga. I'm not finna. Man, that shit, let me tell you something. That shit is a lot on the mind. To be up here trying to think about how another person thinking and how they gonna respond to some shit. Man, I like good info. And we're gonna put the good info down, the truth of what's going on here, what has been developed over eons of time, how it affects you right now. Kicked out of heaven, you get your ass, nigga, and buy the book. What are you talking about? $50 for 1,000 pictures of some real medieval. This is real shit. These books is real, man. I know people be looking at me like, yo, how can he talk like the way he talks, but he deals with such high level information? Because I like being myself. I like being myself. What is the problem with the human? Doesn't want to be their goddamn self. You know, they're always self-sabotaging, pricking the skin and making the tattoos and shit. And you lost your mind. You know, I think really it's a backfire. It's a guilt trip, is what I meant to say, not a backfire. It's a guilt trip. It's a guilt trip being kicked out of Garden Eden. You're guilty. You feel filthy inside. You want to prick your skin. You want to change your name. The mother, the woman, gives a different name to the child versus what the child's name is given by the father because they want to be defiant. The woman is revolution. She wants to be angry, wants to be defiant, you know, and she gives a name that is of a reverse, which is the devil's name. And the child can operate underneath a nickname while he's a child, but you can't operate with a nickname as an adult unless you have stayed in devilish ways. You see? The devilish ways. You see? And this is what we also see in the Hollywood with the aliases, you know? And my alias, Keenan Booker, aka the God 720, you know, the alias is, and it's kind of funny because it doesn't matter either way it goes. The name Keenan means ancient, so it doesn't matter if you call me Keenan, you call me, all gods are ancient. So there you go. Boom, checkmate on that motherfucker. So you need to get it. I only have like one copy of this left. The Encyclopedia on the Alchemy of Women. Oh, and the hardcover will be produced, and there's going to be a new edition of the Kicked Out of Heaven. There's been a lot of information that has spilled to me over the years that I want to go ahead and put in there, and I'm going to clean it up exclusively. And when I do, is going to be hardcover, and I already got it set up. So y'all watch out for the new edition. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to call it the Golden Edition. I don't know. No, well, they got good names. This is the mud, this is the ice, and this is the dragon. It is the year of the dragon, and that's why everybody getting their motherfucking ass whooped. Niggas is broke. You donate, nigga. Now, see what happens here is I could be producing a lot of other books. There was some other books I was gonna do. I was even requested to do a book. That was interesting. I really understand that I'm probably the only one that could put that book together. It probably would have been the same size as these. It was about the Moors. I'm not doing that shit. I don't have enough support to be living in a good mind frame and, do all I got to do. So for those who request, make sure you invest before you request and suggest some lanes of success around this motherfucker. You understand? That's how it works. The oil goes in the engine, the gasoline goes in the engine, and then the engine can operate. There is no engine operation without there being something put in. And I've been self-operating for a very long time, nigga. Okay. I'm in self-operation, what they want to call autopilot. I'm in autopilot for a very long time, for over 10 years, and I've produced some of the most phenomenal work when it comes to books and music. So let's not play with the bullshit. You need to buy the books. The Black Man's Bible right here. You need to get the Black Man's Bible. You understand? Yes, nigga. Okay. The Ethereal Law is also available because all these books are running out. And I do have Real Nigga Etiquette here too. And all my books have been valued at over thousands of dollars. I'm pretty sure they're probably sitting that way right now over there on bookfinder.com. You can go to bookfinder.com and see the highest level prices that they evaluate my books at, So you need to check that out. And then go to the sites directly. I gotta kick ass right now because there is a lot of weight on the shoulders. I have to get my whip back. Some phenomenal things just happened with my car, and they told me I have to have it back right now. Praise I do all Allah. Okay, we praise do Allah. It's Ramadan season. Be careful what you eating. You ain't supposed to eat nothing during the daytime while the sun is up. I think that is the rule. And we have to do it that way because I need the whip back, and we're going to do some phenomenal things this year, regardless of the bullshit. Saga City Records is the last record label standing, if you really think about it, when it comes to some real thorough hip-hop and real clear, unfiltered sound and wordplay, nigga. You got to come to Saga City Records, nigga, because the rest of these niggas are full of shit. A lot of niggas being raised up. When you're looking at these niggas and, they were let down. And you can't listen to a motherfucker that's going to let you down. It hurts the soul. It strips the soul and the heart. Okay? And I got to send some rosary beads to some niggas. You understand? Because the rosary beads will keep you clear from the dumb ass. There's a lot of it out here. So, the music, you want some real good sound, you got to come to Saga City Records. This is the last man standing. That's why I did all my music by myself. That's why I'll be pushing my shit on the bitch ass nigga. Like, you got to understand. A nigga that's been listening to shit for 10, 15 years, you come up playing a goddamn guitar or a motherfucking piano or a motherfucking violin, that nigga ain't going to know what to do with that shit. He going to just throw shit at you. Mud slinging. They used to have instruments for motherfuckers that play bad music. The white man wasn't about that shit. This is, let me show you something. They had instruments, nigga. They put on your dumb ass. You come around here playing the wrong, playing some bad music. We don't do that. And the music is terrible. That's why it doesn't last. That's why right now the older MCs is still surviving because the music was sound. There was real energy and essence put into it. Okay, let me see here. We about to pull up on it right now. Oh, there it was. Was that it? See if you could turn with me, nigga. Okay. To the Kicked Out of Heaven Volume 1. And we're going to get right here. See, if you were a gambler, let me show you that one too. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, look. Look, man. If you was a gambler, boom, you cheated, they'd make you wear that in the middle of the goddamn, these heavy-ass wood blocks and chain. They'd make you wear that in the middle of the street. You see? because you were a thief in the night. You were not honest. You had no honor with how you hustled. And you had the card in the sleeve and you did the weighted dice, so you can, and then here it is right here. The shame flute is what it's called. You see that? The shame flute. If you play bad music, they put your fingers in this shit, make you stand like that for hours at the corner of the building so the children could throw apples and rocks at you, and they could throw shit at you while you stand at the corner of the building. And because we need to feel better about our lives because your lives are shit. That's how it works. And that's why everybody's beating up Puffy right now. They want to feel better about their life. So they're going to clown this nigga and try to make as many videos as possible about this nigga. Oh, here go the homie. This nigga done showed up. Nigga.
Peace.
Man, what the fuck is going on with the world, man?
What you talking about?
This shit, you can feel it being flipped upside down, nigga. They say the Mercury retrograde coming in, bro.
Yeah,
and then
big eclipse.
Well, what you feel about hip hop right now, bro? Because I was just ranting and raving about this whole hip hop shit.
Hip hop.
And and I showed him the 5 Blow. Well, I'll put the book back, but whatever. I showed him the 5 Blow on. You don't know what that is, do you?
I realize now that the covers have been pulled off, and hip hop is gay, and it's been gay since it started because Africa Bambaataa. See,
here we go.
Here's the thing. No. Let's be real. Because I'm in Watts right now. I'm not even in South Central, right?
Oh, okay.
So tap in, get your merch, the Black Illuminati. Now check this out. Here's the Black Illuminati here to reveal some shit to you. See, the Illuminati put the hip in the hop and all the colors.
Yeah, the hip hop.
All that. See, we had Watts Prophets here back in the 60s. And I didn't know that. I grew up a hip hop head, watching my brother break dance, the markers, all that shit. You couldn't tell me that she wasn't from New York and all this and that. So when I was in prison, I read some shit and then I actually heard the Watts Prophets album. Oh, my mama, they rapping, my nigga, in the 60s. So and then think about it. When I think about it, bro, just like when I was on No Jumper and they asked me, they thought I was being funny. And I said, man, shit. When they asked me when I started rapping, I said, shit. I came out my mama, like my mama used to rap. My mama didn't used to go to the studio and make tracks. But nigga, my mama be rhyming and shit and say some shit. We be laughing, let a little, when them 70s beats start playing some shit. You something when you go to the store and you did for sure, bro. So niggas was rapping. In New York, they had the ciphers. So let's go back to the 5%, having a cipher, peace, God, all that. Somebody.
Did they have 5%ers in LA?
No, not in LA. I'm talking
about in the jail system, no.
Mixing. I'm saying in New York, it turns into the cipher and the, maybe they giving a speech or they lessons out in a rhythmic fashion or whatever. But from there, somebody put the disco and the colors in the word hip hop. And I'm here to reveal on God 720 today that all them first rappers, if you really pay attention to them, a lot of them niggas was the fruity. You know what's crazy about that? I remember growing up and watching like KRS-One and all them type of niggas, and they would say that. They used to be like Run DMC and all them first dudes. Y'all don't know the real underground hip hop. They like that was considered commercial back then. That was considered corny. Aerosmith, Run DMC, hip. Hype that hop and all that, you know what I mean? It was big. That doesn't mean it wasn't big. Just like MC Hammer was big. Vanilla Ice was big. But that was considered like the mainstream.
Vanilla Ice come from Seattle?
I don't know where that nigga come from. I know he sold 10 million records and that shit.
I know Sir Mix-a-Lot come from Seattle.
Okay, yeah. Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah. But it's funny you kept on saying the hip hop because there's a whole science behind the H and the P. And my fans who've heard me say this before, all the words with H and P in it on heavy sound, like Hewlett Packard, hydroponic, hope, help, hype, hemp. What's another one? There's a bunch of them, but when you pay attention to the H and the P, that's some phonetic sound from the ancient Egypt Hotep.
Yes, sir.
You see? Right. So yeah, they do that a lot. When you pay attention to the Kemetan names, they're in the structures of our English language, in a lot of different ways. Like thought is the, there, then, you know what I'm saying, thought, you
Mhm.
know, all of that is thought, you know what I'm saying? So it's hidden in the language. So they give the euphoric energy to this hip hop shit. I mean, with the title alone. And then we got a bunch of crazy shit. Bro, it's crazy, nigga. I got 12 albums, nigga.
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
know? And these nigga, how many albums you got?
I ain't got no motherfucking 12. I'll tell you that. Not even close to that. I got
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that because you know the way the game is. Look, dog, I don't like being around no bitch ass niggas, bro. I don't like nothing I do mixed in the realm of no clown ass niggas, bro. And if you a nigga that's like a motherfucking puffy, you know, you done been around coochie so long, like why do you niggas have problems, bro? I don't get it. Like, I don't know, bro. Enough is enough in certain areas, dog. Like I mean, he just made a bad market for Scorpios. You dig what I'm
Who you
saying?
talking about? Diddy?
Scorpio's got a bad name because of this nigga, bro. I'm gonna tell you straight up. You know, I mean, you robbing niggas, killing niggas. You dog 50 cents, baby. Mama was getting pimped by this nigga. Dog.
Let me tell you that. Let's
Oh,
stop right there. Let's stop right there. That's all I've been talking about. I don't even care about getting on Diddy right now. All I want to talk about is how 50 Cent was sitting up and had everybody laughing with him. He been talking about this shit before.
He been clowning, but it shows like nigga, you been clowning in the public because you hurt.
Cause you heard, yeah, that's what I want to talk about.
Yeah, like because this situation, this must have been going on for years, and then nobody on the front line. No, we never heard of this shit.
Exactly,
Like,
bro. Look, remember months ago he was saying I'm making the Diddy movie, all that. Remember?
Oh right. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Go ahead.
Then he even had his artist Uncle Murder make the whole. Remember Uncle Murder does the year wrap up every year. He had Uncle Murder do the whole song about Diddy. Did he do it? Did he done it? Yeah. Did he this? Did he that? Did it? 50 Cent hate this nigga, bro. He been putting all his money, all his energy towards getting the whole community to be ha Diddy, and I never understood why. I said this is actually like some police level shit with this nigga. When this came out the other day, I sat in the car for at least a good hour with the homies, putting it all together. Like, that's why he said this. That's why he said that. That's why he got all these interviews about Diddy,
bro.
Diddy this, Diddy that. And all you niggas that been sitting around, oh yeah, 50 Cent a real nigga, Diddy this. No, y'all haters just like
I know.
y'all baby mamas get pimped.
Hey, nigga, let me tell you something. Back in the day when 50 Cent first came in, I remember I was in Atlanta, bro, and the shit was on the radio. And the girls were acting like, oh, he talked like he from the South and all this other shit. And, you know, it was too much force on how they was trying to bring the nigga in. Eminem brought the nigga in he was shot 9 times, and then Eminem was working on Tupac's project at the same time. And it was a lot of foul shit. How I looked at it marketing wise, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga got shot 9 times, and he got the lisp, and he talked with this type of style. And he had that song Many Man and shit. I just couldn't pick up on the whole shit, especially the way he came out just slaughtering Ja Rule. But niggas was already prepped with that whole How to Rob shit. Niggas had heard that How to Rob track. So I don't know. And then when the nigga did the song with Mace, Window Shopping, and Mace is over here licking on the big lollipop and shit.
And
I'm
he
like,
took Mace
what
shopping.
The fuck is you niggas doing?
No, and in the video, he takes Mace shopping. He talking all this shit about 50.
Right. And I'm like,
they trying to take him shopping. In the video, he taking Mace shopping.
What is this shit, dog? Y'all niggas got a download of the bird is going on in this motherfucker, man. I'm
the
like,
nigga's
yo,
so fake, right? Look, check this out. The nigga 50. Now you know who you met me through and all that, bro. So you know I ain't capping. You know I really be in New York. You know I'm really God by that.
Right.
He didn't even get shot 9 times. He got shot 5 times. Word is born not a lot, bro. The guys know what's up. All the niggas that's his age bracket from New York that back in that era, he got shot 5 times. But the marketing scheme was, 9 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you bigger than,
Yeah,
Pac.
like you trying to match with Pac, right? Because Pac was shot how many times? 9 times?
No, I think 5, and then it was like, you know, then he got
Oh
killed.
yeah. I was shot
Yeah.
from time to time. Niggas think they vibe like me. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So the lyrics just popped up in my head real quick. The B, yeah, it's dog. I would have never thought, man. The whole fucking shit is
It
just,
makes so much sense now, bro.
bro. That's why I separated my line with my music with the type of music I do. I want nothing about you niggas. You understand? It was when that D4L shit came in, I was done, B. When the whole TI and the Walgreens shit, um, when that shit came in, I was like, this shit is sloppy, bro. Like I
Yeah.
remember back in the day, come on, bro. No nigga back in the day would have been going to get no awards at no Grammy show. And you finna meet a nigga at the motherfucking Walgreens with no about no silencers, nigga. You got your number one artist in the whip, and you got your wifey in the whip with pounds in the car, dog. 2 hours before the show starts, dog. That was not nigga mentality, bro. Nigga mentality from what we grew up in, nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Nigga would have shut down the whole day. You know, nigga would have answered all his calls because we answered our calls back then. We wouldn't play that game. We would have answered all our calls, but nigga would have been
Look,
focused
I
on
ain't gonna say no names,
the
right?
whip, and
The
everything
homie
would have
told
been
me one
perfect.
day, a nigga told him, we gonna get caught up on purpose. I got some folks, they gonna act like we going to the feds and all that. This shit gonna get the album booming. So some of
Bro.
that shit don't even be real.
No, none of it's real because I knew that because Ti is the same age. We're around the same age. So the way we grew up and the way we went at shit, you know, even Southern niggas, country niggas. I mean, gangster was gangster during those times. You just had a different mind frame, and we were more militant. Like, nigga, you know, nigga, I done met Chris back in the day, bro. Niggas had their whole room spotless, pants was creased. Niggas was militant and sharp. And with that type of mentality, bro, we would have if we had that type of event going on that day, everything would have been shut down, nigga. The fit would have been right. Everybody would call limo. Everything had to be precisely correct for a nigga
For
to be
real.
going to an event getting a fucking Grammy. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. We was not moving sloppy. And that whole shit just made me just like, you know, I was dying, bro. But I kept making music because I got music in me. Because I listened to, you know, back in the day, I listened to music. Nigga, I ain't listened to nothing. Bass for the 10. I don't even listen to old school shit I used to listen to. You know?
Hell yeah.
I just know what good hip hop sound like. So that's what I put out. I try to make a fucking Billboard track every time I do it. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you can't ask for a nigga like me or a nigga like Crip Jesus to be on no motherfucking billboard and try to shove our music down a motherfucker's throat, bro. When you niggas is out here fucking with these goddamn malnutrition gangsters, you fucking with, you know, you letting butches get on the mic. You niggas kick it with butches. You know, like dog, I don't be in them zones, bro. Like it's like niggas tried to talk to me today about some females playing basketball. I'm like, man, I see the crush of society, man. I don't watch no motherfucking broad play no motherfucking basketball. Man. I don't listen to no female rappers. I can't relate. You dig what I'm saying? So even when it comes to me and the music I produce, if I'm gonna get the female audience, I'm gonna put a female on the track, nigga. And they
My
usually gonna
thing
be
is
able
this,
to.
man. I'm so deep into hip hop. I remember plenty of female artists, Rod Digger, Lady of Rage,
Oh, I fucked with that
Queen
level.
Latifah,
Mia X,
Roxanne
Gangsta
Shante,
Boo.
MC Light.
Yeah.
Even when it first got ratchet, you know, Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, Trina, Missy Elliott,
Yeah.
uh, fucking
I had a
Lauren
crush on
Hill.
Little Kim back in the day.
No, but
Little
this is what I'm
Kim was the
saying.
one for
That ain't
me.
what we got no more. So
Right.
I named all them names just for anybody that's watching. I got the right to speak on this. I didn't fuck with enough female MCs to know the difference. That shit they got now is like some industry playing shit where they got them up there just saying anything. There's plenty of women that could wrap circles around the bras they be having up there now. That shit be sounding goofy.
Yeah, nah, I fucked with you wasn't fucking with the Lady of Rage. And that's funny how they slipped the Catholic name right there. Because
Mm-hmm.
that's Our Lady of Rage. That's, you know, they do the Our Lady of this and the Our Lady of that all through Catholicism. You know what I'm saying? So Lady of Rage was the shit. I fucked with Kim. I fucked with Gangsta Boo. Gangsta Boo was phenomenal, nigga. Like what the fuck? And then yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I ain't
You
even
know.
bring up the South. Yeah, Gangsta Boo, Maya X. Yeah,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Mia
leaving
X
out names
lost it when
though, for sure. Yeah.
she did the COVID for some chicken. Do you remember that video?
Who?
Mia X came out with
Yeah.
Juvenile and they was talking about some COVID and some free chicken or some shit, dog.
Yeah.
I was done, bro. They did a video, they
Oh
did a music video for the
yeah.
COVID shot.
The chat, man. Yeah, they had plenty. Yeah, man. That ain't what we got nowadays. Now we got like some bullshit.
Yeah, I'm cool, man. It's really hard. It's always been hard. I don't want to be in the realm of bitch ass niggas, man. A lot of the what percentage would you say of rap that didn't survive?
What you mean? That didn't make it to now?
No, I mean they didn't survive past the money issues or they didn't survive past the booty issues. Goddamn. In combination, what percentage would you give it? Out of all the niggas, you just guesstimating right now. Because me, I think it's maybe about 80 to 90, maybe.
That didn't make it because of issues?
Yeah, because of financial issues, booty issues, all types of dumbass shit.
Like
We look it up, bro.
99%? Like who really made it through? Like a couple people we could name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Out of all the people, you know, like, bro, niggas is fucked off, man.
Yeah,
That whole
motherfuckers is
system, bro.
dying, got diseases and sick and broke and all that type of shit. Groups broke up and
Man,
yeah.
I don't know what a nigga gonna do,
The
bro.
cold part is our people seem to like that shit though, because it seems like the worse you go out, the more they celebrate you.
It's to make them feel better. That's what I was talking about before you got on the medieval, bro. I throw some fucking shit log at your ass.
Who's everybody's favorite? The dude who nobody was listening to before. I was listening to him because I'm from South Central LA. You know, you from the West Side, you might have been tapped in with him, Nipsey Hussle. But we know for damn sure the way he like Jesus Christ in Florida and New York and all that now, that shit is ridiculous. Like they just love to see the tragedy. It's the most glamorous thing to them.
Well, I think what it is, what I said in a recent video, is niggas don't know what to do. Past 30 and 40, they don't know what to do with their life. So everybody trying to crash out quick. Whether that be through drugs, liquor, shootouts, you know, go to jail for 30, 40 years. You know, a lot of niggas is just trying to crash out because they don't know where to go. They don't know how to get in society. They don't know how to they got a problem with authority. And you know, I know you've heard that term before. Motherfuckers got problems with authority. Shit, nigga. So everybody trying to crash out, and the rap is just a lane, I guess, to use that as an excuse. You know, it's a terrible situation. You know, and I'm supposed to have a new album coming out up in this motherfucker. And I don't even know if it's gonna fully produce. I gotta get back to some street shit. I can't fuck around with you niggas. You know, no, I mean, I can't. No, what I mean is, reliance on my fans has been a beautiful thing over the years. I ain't even gonna lie. I've got a lot of accolades, so on and so forth. But nigga, the country is collapsing, nigga. Everybody broke. I don't want to hear none of this rich, I'm balling shit with your tinfoil wrapped on your teeth, nigga. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Niggas is feeling it. Are you seeing reports of niggas feeling it right now, bro? This migrant shit, the squatting, huh?
Hell yeah. Just in general. I mean, you know, we coming from a certain level of intelligence. So already seen during the Trump era, I said, yeah, it's gonna be a cold inflation after this. And I see it right now. So it's like not only are things getting more expensive, I'm talking about on a basic level, bro. Like when I go to the store and buy a burrito, it costs more. Like I see everything go up. Everything. Like everything that was my favorite, from my favorite cookies to my favorite drink to, you know what I mean? It's all it went up. The money's worth less. And when I talk to people, you know, I sell books and stuff for a living. So I get a lot of phone calls. People are complaining about jobs and shit like that all over the place. For sure.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a time of marauder and all of that goddamn high siding. I'm a rich nigga shit. ain't working. So stop all your fucking Brad Pitt bullshit, nigga. You niggas better be on your militant page. That means you pick up every call, nigga. You respond to every DM, nigga. You guys to be fully alert at all times. Ain't no more playing no motherfucking PS5 in the trap house, nigga. You know.
You see, what I don't like is everybody's like plugged all the way in right now. To
Plugged
the point
into what?
The Diddy thing is a perfect example because everybody was loving this nigga back when we would talk all this shit about him. Everybody loved him. You couldn't say nothing wrong. And as soon as the machine says, "Oh, he's bad," now he's bad. Then I just seen somebody drop like an AI picture, which made it look like the cops was arresting him or something. Everybody ran with that. Oh, Diddy's arrested. Oh, Diddy did that. Diddy did that. I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
They don't got no charges on the nigga.
Report or nothing, and nothing on the news. And it's right. They said that. Who's the they? All it takes for a nigga to see is a post. He talk about they said this.
Everybody doing the, you know, I mean, dog. Well, what you're looking at is another layer of the single mother shit because all they doing is gossiping. Everybody going to this internet and trying to be a goddamn CNN news reporter, nigga. You don't know shit. You shut your goddamn face, nigga. Everybody, I mean, how does everybody get the court documents? Everybody requested court documents, shit, nigga. Who gives a fuck? You ain't getting paid by no goddamn Diddy, you know. Yeah, bro. Like, who gives a fuck, dog? And that's why, you know, my view count may be a little lower or whatever when it comes to videos, because I'm not finna sit up here and do all that nerd ass shit, man. You know, we 40-something years old, nigga. If you gonna be a nerd, nigga, be a nerd, nigga. Fuck with some real motherfucking game, nigga. Fuck you talking about encyclopedias over here, nigga. Ain't worry about what no another nigga doing, you know. But that was a cold piece. You pimping on 50 Cent's wife. We thought 50 Cent was the gorilla of New York, nigga. What the fuck?
And how does that look? Were you the one with the song say, "I don't care what they say about me, I'm a PIMP"? And you got Diddy over here saying, "Oh yeah, let me love you, baby." But he's the real pimp. That's how you know how shit be so fake and backwards.
B, you niggas, it's all funny style. Then that nigga Crumb said that shit. That nigga 50 Cent was in that PIMP video and showed his phallus to everybody in the goddamn room. What type of bird ass shit? Yo, hey, bro.
Super gay. That's the part at the ending. They got
what happened at the ending?
And all of them sitting in a circle, and he pulls off his towel.
Oh yeah, what the fuck is that? Like, what, dog? That's what I'm saying. That's why I left the game a long time ago.
That was his initiation,
bro. That's why when you listen to my music, you hear the clear 80s, you hear the clear 90s, nigga. You hear agreements, nigga. You hear the motherfucking broad on the track, nigga. You hear finesse, nigga. You hear the soul in my music, nigga. I wasn't, dog. I decided to cut loose, dog, from all that shit. All my favorite actors started doing weird shit in movies, nigga. I'm cool, bro. You're not finna fuck with me on that level, dog. Where I got confidence all up in your monkey ass, nigga. You gonna let a nigga down, bro. Doing some old funny style ass shit, dog. That whole energy right there is a serious ritual. You know what I'm saying? And what it does to a person, I would really like to find the details on what it does.
Every celebrity I brought up, I'll be like, man, look, he said some gay shit. He did some gay. No, not him. I said, bro, stop believing in these dudes, bro. Just lock in your head all of them, and then just be surprised when they're not like that.
I'm done. You know, it's just like what happened to Jamie Foxx. That nigga disappeared. He did the clone Tyrone. We ain't heard from that nigga since.
Yeah,
the nigga is gone. Bro? They are microwaving these niggas, every last one of them. Imagine they put Puffy up in there, lock his ass up for 2 years, and then there was a technicality in the court, and they let this nigga out. He's a microwave Negro. You know, all of these niggas. They did it to Kodak Black. They did it to fucking Gucci Man, bro. They did, bro. What are we looking at, dog? What are we really looking at?
The new world order.
What are we looking at the past 10 years?
Get out in real time, in real life.
Hey, and I didn't even tell you this. You know that nigga Nature Boy got offered 5 years on his plea deal.
Did he take it?
Nah, he didn't take it, bro. He tried to fight him in court. That's why he got.
That's crazy.
That's why the nigga got life, dog.
That's wild.
Imagine, bro. And then if you would have got 5 years, you only would have did like 2.5, bro. You would have been out, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit he had going on was so wild. But see, that just goes to show. I mean, but see, he might be on some. He might be, he's so arrogant, bro. He might just be thinking like, I'm gonna get an appeal and I'm gonna beat this shit. I'm the god.
Nigga, please, nigga. His mother.
Remember that bill we did? He called 33333 and all that.
Man, his lawyer's name was Mr. Booker, bro. That's where you done fucked up. You gonna fry your motherfucking ass, nigga. But this cult shit been going on in America for a long time. It's all CIA.
Yeah.
They coming out talking about Puppy was a motherfucking FBI informant, bro. The whole shit is CIA, bro. When you understand that, bro, let me show you how deep the CIA go, bro. Let me show you something. I ran across a clip where it was an art auctioneer, right? The dudes that do the numbers for art, right? And they said the CIA used to show up at the art auctions and buy Russian paintings to influence the audience to not buy Russian art. Like it was some way they were doing it when they were purchasing Russian art. And it was enforcing America to make American painters more famous. Okay.
Yeah.
This dog, what extremes are you going to, my nigga? Like, what level is this? Because at the time, it was like a Russian Renaissance in America. Royal class shit.
Yeah.
This is the art auction shit, right? And there were certain artists, and they would raise up the value. Yeah, I think that's what they were doing. They were raising up the value on American painters.
Yeah.
Right. And it was enforcing the royal class of America to buy American painters instead of going after this Russian phase that was going on. So, dog, how many levels of society, bro, is these niggas working on? Bro?
Every part, because that's the CIA, so they can do whatever they want.
Bro, to control the narrative. What the fuck are we? Bro, let me tell you something. That's why this kicked out of heaven is so important. Let me tell you why. Because you get to see a culture in a ant farm type of scenario. You get to see, how humans can be worked as in an ant farm with traumatic experiences to design them to act in a specific way over a span of hundreds of years. This is an undertone science that you pick up when you read the 3 volumes. You see what I'm saying? And because it gives you that feeling like, yo, what? Like, everything that was being done is intentional. So you see what I'm saying? Like all this shit we watching, from the motherfucking R. Kelly to the motherfucking P. Diddy to the motherfucking Bill Cosby, all these niggas. I mean, I remember one time I came in the crib high to the motherfucker. I was like 15, 16. And I sat down and I was flipping through the TV, bro. And I saw that nigga Orlando Brown. And the nigga, it was Disney Channel or some shit. I was just flipping through channels, right? And the nigga walked in the room, was like, "Hi, guys." And it said to my brain right then, I said, what is they doing to that nigga, bro? I said, bro. It hit my head like a lightning bolt. I said, bro, what are they doing to this nigga? Something is happening to the nigga. Because this ain't how black males at that time was operating, talking. I mean, you can say the same thing for Urkel, Urkel got a little bit more mental control, but, you can see on his face that something went down. There was an alteration, a crack in the mind, nigga. Now, look at this nigga Orlando. Huh?
I said not for sure.
Yeah. Now, look at this nigga Orlando Brown now. You can't tell me the nigga ain't insane.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, though. We didn't got so far with this internet shit. Now we got the people like Orlando Brown and Hussein Campbell, the people that then got preyed on and mentally all twisted up. Like, we sitting here listening to them all day, listening to them gossiping. Oh, did you hear what he said about Puff Daddy and Jay-Z? Didn't he be saying some crazy shit that don't even make sense?
Bro, but that's what I'm saying. With so much different forms of abuse and so many drugs and living the lavish life, and we don't know, they could have sat that nigga in an electric chair, just jolted the nigga real quick, We don't know what the fuck they doing to them niggas back there. They got the Disney documentary that they came out. It's like they doing the white predator and black predator, yin and yang in every system, right? They keep coming out. He come out every year, bro. They got the yin and the yang. Cause you remember, it was Weinstein and R. Kelly at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Right. The both was going on. It was like, y'all niggas gonna be, don't touch the pussy. You can't touch the pussy. Pussy is now illegal, nigga. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, dog. Look, bro. Look, you want to make $1 million, nigga? This is what you do. Make an app for consent, bro. You make an app for consent where a bitch just put her fingerprint on the phone. Boom. You have consented about the pussy, bitch. We can proceed, you know?
Mhm.
And because the shit is getting crazy, bro. Nigga get nervous with a bitch nowadays. They get nigga lock your ass up. You put it, bro. I don't know. Am I losing it? Am I losing my mind right now, dog? Or is that what is going on in society? And it's been straight 10, 15 years of trying to make the pussy illegal. Okay.
It's so bad, right? When they test the waters out, I seen them go to gyms. Like, you know, I be doing the videos. I don't know if they fake or not, but they be talking about pranks. And they'll go up to girls in gyms and be like, oh, can I squeeze it or something? And they be going crazy. Like, what? Who you talking to? I'll call the police and ready to fight and shit. I'll be like, damn.
See,
like,
let me
I remember when I was growing up, they be, hey, girl, you know what I'm saying? Cat calling and, you know what I'm saying? Walking up on women and all that. Like, we man. Like,
bro.
I don't know, bro. Like, it's different now. I kind of adapted with it, so I can't recall myself being caught in a situation like that because I'm gonna kind of go for the signal before I even go that far.
Right.
But still, though, like it never. I've never seen it like that for a man being, you know, masculine and aggressive and, you know, attracted to women. It's like it's a bad thing now or something.
Yeah, they really making it tough for the next generation. The next generation coming up, you got to think about it, bro. Like the young kids, bro. When they look at a woman, their brain is already set up to guesstimate the BBL. Okay. And I've seen that myself because, you know, being out here in Vegas, you know, you might have a bitch with the sloppy BBL. And some of them say they starting to rot. They starting to pop and pus ooze, the whole kit, B.
It's crazy.
Nigga, they starting to rot, nigga. So, you know, because somebody need to do a documentary on the BBL. That shit needs to go down in history, nigga. They had they said that women would die on the table and they just threw them in the ocean if their family was too broke to come get them. They just threw them in the goddamn ocean. Yeah, you know, they're floating around. There was, you call it a rafter, a safety rafter is the BBL, you know. And then my nigga was telling me he went down there with his shorty to the Dominican Republic. He said, bro, it was bitches everywhere. He said the whole hospital was full. Motherfuckers had to have wheelchair planes, nigga. Okay. And they've lost their mind, bro. Like, see, what people don't understand when it comes to protecting a woman, like they say, protect me, it's just like children. The man is supposed to protect the children and the women. You want to know what from? B? From their own decision making.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's what you protected the child from. The baby will run towards the cliff. They'll put their hand in the fire, you know, just the mass amount of dumbass. Okay. And the woman will do the same thing. She puts the makeup with the lead in the skin. There's lead all in the lipstick. We are looking at insanity and don't even know it because we don't understand how the chemicals operate. You know, all the smelling of the acrylic on the nails. And what are we doing it for? What is the purpose, my nigga? You know, the human is confused, okay, when it comes to the sexual dynamic, you know.
Exactly.
And that's obvious. Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with you.
You just over there nodding, nigga. It's Ramadan right now. Clean the air. These motherfuckers are stank, you know. And you know what's so funny about the whole puffy paradigm is Chinese astrology actually matches up. I've been checking this Chinese astrology shit because it got enemies, nigga. You already know the militant nigga got to be about his enemies, nigga. And they got a system of having an enemy sign. Last year, when all that shit was pumping about Puffy and all that shit ended with Cassie in November, was Puffy's enemy year. Okay. So this is something really interesting because get my enemy year about to show up. I moved to Vegas in my enemy year. It's just so crazy. I didn't, and the city is founded in my enemy year, but it's the boar versus the snake. The boar destroys the snake in nature. So that's not something I'm yeah, but you gotta, when I look at astrology, I look at the natural operations of the animal. So that's funny with Scorpio. So what was Scorpio Puffy's situation? A scorpion has a trap door and drags food into his little trap door and leaves it there and will leave and expect it to stay there. And then will leave to go get other food or to parade around like he's the strongest motherfucker with some food in his little trap door, right? This is the scorpion operation. So this is what we're looking at right here. He's operating. He's operating in the space where he'd be like, oh yeah, nigga, let's go out. That's when you inside the trap door, nigga. When we go to the mansion, goddamn. Let's go to the mansion, nigga. I'm feeding off your monkey ass, and that's how he was doing it. You sign the record label. You go inside the building to sign the record label. You see what I'm saying? The freak off goes inside the limo, nigga. The freak off goes inside the mansion. You see, it's all trapdoor shit. You see? And then he goes out in front of the public, which is the camera and everything we grew up watching, MTV and the BET, and that's his public light where he gets the goddamn shine like he's the big scorpion with the poison. And then there's poison. The young Miami was bringing the dope. They locked the dope. See how it works? See how it works? The scorpion right there, bro. So watch out with that shit, goddamn, because the females are operating the same format.
Yeah, when they came out with her with the work, I was like, this nigga Diddy's a beast. He pimping, hustling. This nigga's out of control.
Human trafficking. They say there's tunnels underneath the house, nigga. His house is right next to the Playboy Mansion shit. Like, bro, this shit is wild, bro. Like, there's a lot of energy that's harnessed though because the nigga is millionaire, gazillionaire. That shit finna get stripped though. Let them court fees show up for a nigga. Okay. They're gonna hit that nigga with them court fees. That lawyer gonna come through and hit you there and there, nigga. The money is down, nigga. And all your residuals about to dry up. Ain't nobody listening. And then they get the nigga when ain't nobody even listening to no bad boy music anymore.
Yeah, that's wild. He's sure been doing his thing though. He got the Revolt TV and all that. They know what they.
He sold that shit.
Yeah, now after all that didn't happen.
I didn't even know Drink Champs was Revolt TV.
It gets deep, brother.
Bro, I'm cool, bro. That's why I just make my music. I make music from the standpoint of the music that I've loved back in the day. And I try to keep it around that energy, dog. And I will never, dog, submit to this new weird ass shit you niggas got going. I don't like doing music with people because you never know how shit gonna turn out, bro. I don't like, yeah, bro, you connected to these weird ass niggas. Like, look at how many niggas' names we just brought up because they're guilty by association.
You said guilty by no, it ain't more than association. No.
Yeah,
no, we got some niggas that we've been talking about long before this case. Let's be real.
Tell the people
that's been tapped in with Puffy.
Right. But tell the people how important it is when it comes to law shit and getting your ass locked up. Guilty by association get you fucked up.
I mean, but the thing is, he been going so long, they don't need the association. They know exactly who's in. A lot of us do. A lot of us been pointing names and saying theories and concepts and stuff for a lot of years. Where's it been with Puffy? 30 years, 32 years, 33 years? It's been a long ride.
He done robbed Biggie. He done robbed Biggie's mama. He done, so many people done died around him. I don't know. Like the nigga Slim Thug said, we shouldn't be talking about a black billionaire, but hey, that nigga Quincy Jones was doing wild shit with Michael Jackson. So, hey, B, what the fuck is we looking at, bro? Hey, Richard Pryor raped, not Richard, Paul Mooney raped Richard Pryor's son, bro. Like, what the fuck is we talking about? Sam Cooke and the other nigga. Who is the nigga? Bobby Womack?
Yep.
Bobby Womack slaughtered Sam Cooke, bro. And the nigga Bobby Womack wore Sam Cooke's. No, Sam Cooke wore Bobby Womack's. No, it was the other way around. Bobby Womack was the wild nigga, right? He wore Sam Cooke's clothes, his 3-piece suit, to his funeral, bro, with his baby mama, was fucking on his nigga baby mama and the nigga daughter, bro. What type of double time is we talking about, bro?
You talking about Bobby Womack?
Huh? Yeah, you didn't hear that story?
No.
Bro, go look that shit up, bro.
No, I believe
that
you. You know why I believe you?
With the,
You know why I believe you? I was locked in the pen with a Bobby Womack Jr. He in there right now. They call him Took from 60s.
Oh, for real?
I swear to God, craziest motherfucker.
You say he crazy than a motherfucker? He from LA?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they probably from like, some money part or something, but yeah.
Oh, but he in the 60s though? That's interesting. I didn't know that.
You know what I mean? That he pushed. They got 6 O's everywhere.
Yeah. But damn, bro. But yeah, bro. So let's do that again. Bobby Womack was fucking on Sam Cooke's daughter and his wife. And when the nigga died, the nigga Bobby Womack wore Sam Cooke's suit to Sam Cooke's funeral with his wife, bro. Okay. And then he made a song called I Wish You Didn't Trust Me So Much, bro. Are you hearing what the fuck I'm telling you? Are you hearing the levels, nigga? What the fuck is we talking about? What'd you say now?
That's like high power, man. That's wild.
Like, what the fuck are we doing, dog? Bro, these rap niggas today, they go to the funeral, they shoot up the mama at the funeral of her son. Like, bro, what type of goddamn, I don't know, man. Is it the medieval stages for?
No, it's because it goes back to what I said as soon as I got in here, man. Hip hop been played from the jump. It's got that satanic spirit on it from the jump. I talk about it in my book, Revelations, the last chapter of the Blue Bible. I talk about it in there that, I was talking about Bone Thugs, Marilyn Manson, Jerry Springer, how the gangbangers started calling themselves devil and demon. That was all in the 90s. All in the 90s. You know what I mean? That was all in the 90s. That's when Bill Clinton was up there, the president. That's all in the 90s. The ushering in. You feel me?
Oh, yeah. And then there was a lot of movies to sync. There was a lot of movies to sync with it. The Tales from the Hood.
Even something as simple as just on a sexual level. Like, when I was coming up, it wasn't normal to see a girl and girl. But when I was growing up, also, they had the Jerry Springer, Maury, and Girls Going Wild, where they would be like, kiss, 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 kiss. They'll have the girls going wild with the girls kissing. I would go to school and they would be doing that shit at school. So now it became like, now in the 2000s, that's like, oh yeah, girls gay. So it's like, I watched a lot of stuff, like even that, rapping about killing somebody. In the 80s or early 90s, that shit still kind of stood out. That was during the 90s that it became.
Oh, right.
You're right. Mid 90s, late 90s, when it became like all the way normalized to the point where it's like, oh yeah, like we're just talking. You might see a nigga, little kid, talk about, I'm gonna lay a nigga down and everybody singing along and clapping. Like, I seen a lot of that satanic shit. RuPaul, Dennis Rodman, all that, making like a nigga dress like a woman normal, like all that was the 90s. Tu Wine Fu. I'm not saying it didn't go on before that, but this is when it became like the stamp. Shanae, Nay, Wanda.
Yeah, you niggas is some clowns.
It's all the 90s.
Yeah, and then they even did the white girls, the movie with the Damon, and them niggas is some weirdo ass niggas. That's why I
Oh
just cut the
man,
whole shit off, nigga.
they had gay stuff in every movie they did.
Yeah, but not, and they was doing gay stuff to each other, nigga. If you look at motherfucking Above the Rim, there's some bird shit up in there, nigga. If you look at it now, you didn't see it as a child because you wasn't educated into all of that shit, so you didn't see it. But as an adult, nigga, there's some wild shit up in there. There's a couple of scenes that's off, nigga. But like somebody said in the comments, it said 720. Everything you said about the East Coast is happening now. I came in the game talking about this shit back in 2007, 2008. You niggas is funny style because you ain't even gonna peep no funny style shit off of a dude unless you done been around women and you was already digging in the cunt. If you wasn't digging in the cunt, you ain't gonna see because you're not dealing with the operation of the woman. Once you observe and see how the woman moves, then you can see how that shit gets pushed through when it comes to media, movies, music, and so on, and how these niggas is acting funny. You dig what I'm saying? And right, you see what I'm saying? So niggas wasn't digging in that cunt early enough, man. And nigga, you done fucked up. You done fucked up, nigga. If you ain't fucking, man, I done said this a million times, and I say it in the Black Man's Bible too. Bro, if you don't got a good number of conquering on the pussy up underneath your belt by a certain age, you're going to be fucked off. Yes, sir. And we see it now. We see it now. You can't say you don't see it. Nigga, we have just been bombarded, nigga, for 10, 20 years of this shit nonstop. It's in the news every day, B. With all the actors, all the rappers. They didn't get no country singers, you know. I'm surprised, you know. They didn't get no rock and roll motherfuckers. You look at the old rock and roll music videos, nigga, they got cheerleaders up here doing all wild shit. They ain't doing nothing but singing about fucking and doing all that other type of shit too. But, you know, I called it out. Niggas is funny style. Like, I looked at Tribe Called Quest and niggas and a lot of other niggas from the East Coast. Funny, B.
Man, they had niggas like PM Don, bro. This shit been going on.
When I moved to Atlanta, they had a nigga named Kilo on the radio. The nigga sounded straight bird and used to do all that singing shit. And I used to be like, "Hey, B, this is what y'all niggas is bumping down here." Like, this was a time when the nigga Little John was only doing Lil John and the East Side Boys. They was only doing like Uncle Luke music, you know.
Yeah.
Doodle Brown, bump that booty, bump that
Yeah, all
booty,
that
bump
bullshit.
Hey, that's all they was doing, you know. That's all that would come on the radio and shit. And I don't know, bro. That's why I did my music different, dog. My line is cut with all that dumbass shit. Go listen to the song I did with Grey Matter, the Tax Evasion.
Yeah.
The bars sound completely different now with all this weird ass shit in the motherfucking air. You know.
Hey, but I ain't realized the time. I gotta dip out.
Oh, okay, you gotta make a move. Hit me on the horn. I'm about to shut this down anyway.
Okay, for sure.
All right, then.
Yes, sir.
But yeah. So that's it. I'm about to play some tracks because I got some shit to do and get the fuck up out of here too. You know, it's 10 o'clock in Vegas. You know, I'm trying to train myself to turn on the camera when I'm out here at these events. I really don't be in that type of mind frame. I just be watching my goddamn corner, nigga. You know. So yeah, we're gonna keep it PI up in here, man. Y'all go to the kickedoutofheaven.com, get the books. Y'all go to the Black Man's Bible. You go to theguy720.com on all streaming platforms. Go ahead and like and post and repost and comment, man. Be real about the shit, man. Y'all niggas stop acting like you stealing info from me and then be sitting in the backdrop trying to act like you mean when you go to places and you want to explain shit to people. Like, man, stop that weak ass shit, man. Support a niggas line. We got beautiful things going. I gotta get my motherfucking donk out. I ain't gonna lie you. That's where it's at. I need the assistance in this motherfucker. My fans have always been there for me, and I ain't even gonna lie. There is community. There is a commune. You know, so take that seriously. We're gonna play 2 tracks right now, and we are out of here. Peace.
Oh, oh, Cinderella, what can I tell ya? White dress or black leather, what can I tell ya? Oh, oh, Cinderella, what can I tell ya? With a little bit of game, we'll make your life better. Oh, oh, Cinderella, what can I tell ya? White dress or black leather, what can I tell ya? Oh, oh, Cinderella, what can I tell ya? With a little bit of game, we'll make your life better. Lordy-dotty, we likes to party. I like your pretty face and your thick ass body. What you working out for if you ain't trying to get naughty? And then she finally caught me in the corner of the club, trying to see my diamonds, if they really what it was. This is what it is, bitch, you ain't getting none. This is M.O.B. and I'm just here for some fun. Cause if you fuck with me, you gon' be out here on the run. Then she looking at me, smiling, confused and stunned. I gave her my phone, and she gave me a number. Let her touch on my chrome, let her sit on my leather. Then I took her finance home, I'm her midnight lover. Oh, oh, Cinderella, what can I tell ya? White dress or black leather, what can I tell ya? Oh, oh, Cinderella, what can I tell ya? With a little bit of game, we'll make your life better. Oh, oh, Cinderella, what can I tell ya? White dress or black leather, what can I tell ya? Oh, oh, Cinderella, what can I tell ya? With a little bit of game, we'll make your life better. I call her Cinderella and I call her Snow White, and she's looking for Dracula and don't care if we fight. Only going by her senses cause she knows it feels right. She needs the simulation, she's the lady of the night. Fuck all that waiting, she's about that life. And it's money she's chasing, that's whether wrong or right. You will give her some roses and she will send me a kite. Better break for high stakes so your future is bright. Cause it could be dim and it could be dark. So she walked up to my altar with her soul in her heart. She said, I give these two to you and just don't take them apart. And I will give you everything as soon as I start. Yes! Oh, Cinderella, what can I tell ya? White dress or black leather, what can I tell ya? Oh, oh, Cinderella, what can I tell ya? When a little bit of game will make your life better. Go tiptoes, a player trying to get chose. Go tiptoes, a player trying to get chose. Can I get five for a bitch one time? Make her double take, she damn near lost her mind. The blind leading the blind, let's see what we find. You know hoes follow their nose, Imperial cologne and my gold tiptoes on my Christians. I respect your ambition, but you bitches got to have vision. With good intentions, learn, look and listen. The cooking in the kitchen, the doggy in the mission. Ain't no mumbling and tripping, we got to get paid off that cheesecake. I got that old money, you can call it knees break. And you got the sauces for the meat steaks. And then she look away, every dog has its day. And when the dog ain't home, the cat's gon' play. Oh, you don't say, don't act square when I come around your way. Just admire, then send my down payment through the wire. Go tiptoes, a player trying to get chose. 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 They say God got brass feet, and that's the same color of my foot when I pull it out of her ass cheeks. Don't ask me about last week, and don't leave the iron on after you leave my slacks a crease. Better keep the peace, your name ain't on the lease. 100% ain't a piece, that's a whole meal. Acting brand new like you don't know the deal. This the gentleman of leisure, as long as I please her. I keep her with a wet beaver, she's a believer. I don't fuck with no skeezers. It's either I need to take a breather or your ass is doing too much. Acting like an animal when you smelling my musk. Until it's making bucks, I don't give no fucks. You way out of touch, and these hoes don't blush. They don't want much, but they say they do. Then they looking through your phone like a dog need food. Go tiptoes, a player trying to get chose. Go tiptoes, a player trying to get chose. Go tiptoes, a player trying to get chose. Go tiptoes, a player trying to get chose.